Hey everybody, my name is Chaz Lake. I'm a spray paint artist and welcome to the Art Life video blog, day 84.
My name is Jacob Wolf. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for having me at your home and in your studio. This has been really great.
Yes.
Very hospitable.
So right now I'm going to be doing a custom painting for a lady of two beams mimicking the Twin Towers in New York City. This is a custom painting for a lady named Yesenia in Washington. Shout out to Yesenia.
So, how does somebody get a hold of you if they want a custom piece such as this one that you're about to do?
People usually get a hold of me through either email, Instagram messaging, and Facebook messaging. Those are my best forms of contact. And
are those on this board over here?
Yes, everything except the email. And we can put the email in the description below.
Alright, this is a good opportunity for me to do this. SEA Lakes Spray Art for Facebook. I'm reading this backwards. Sea
Lakes Spray Paint Art.
Sea Lakes Spray Art. And then on YouTube, it's Chaz Lake SPA Spray Paint Art.
And you can find me on YouTube. I have a bunch of videos. I have a couple of tutorials of walkthroughs if you're interested in learning how to do some simple spray paint art.
So, were you spray painting before you got into this medium of art?
No, I wasn't. I actually found spray paint art by a guy in Seattle was doing it, and I watched him for several hours. And I went home and tried it. I've always loved space. The techniques looked really fun to work with. He showed me a couple simple things to do, such as like making planets, and yeah, I just picked it up. I went home, did like 10 paintings my first day, and just instantly fell in love since I've been in love with space my whole life. So, yeah. Drew me in pretty quick. Fell in love very, very fast. Once I made my first little circle planet, like I'm going to do now, I instantly fell in love. So right now I'm making a texture for a moon. I'm going to put a lid over it to seal that texture in so I can paint around it.
So you went home and then you made a bunch of these, right?
Yeah, so I did about 10 paintings my first day painting, and they were all on magazine covers because I didn't have poster board. And I actually have some of those that I'll be showing you later.
Some of your first paintings?
Some of my first paintings, my very first.
That's rad. So, that was in Seattle. How long have you been here in Portland?
I've lived in Portland for 10 months now. I'm from Tillamook on the Oregon coast.
Okay.
And I moved out to Portland for the art scene, to be a street artist, so I could paint at the Saturday market in downtown.
Yeah?
You know, that's what I've always been interested in doing. Since I started doing this, I always wanted to perform on the street in front of people. I really love hearing people's reactions when they're like, "What's he doing? What's he doing?" And then they're like, "Oh, what just happened?" And yeah,
So, this is a skyscape of New York City.
correct.
And it's of two beams where the two towers
once stood.
stood.
And those two beams are there now. They shine every year. Yeah, they shine every year on 9/11 after the sun goes down. They shine all night. They're two really big, massive beams. They go into the sky all the way to space.
That's really neat. Do you know how long they've been doing that?
At least 5 years now.
5 years?
It's been going for a while. I know I had some family that went and saw it a few years back.
Beam one. You've been in some shows recently.
Yes, I have. I was at the Pancakes and Booze at the Hawthorne Theater 2 weeks ago. I had a great time there. That was actually my first show in Portland, besides just being at Saturday Market and on the street. I had a great time there. It was a lot of fun. There's a lot of people. It's crowded. So many people there.
I was there. I had a really great time. I went with one of my roommates, and actually that's where I met you.
Right. And here we are.
And here we are. This is really interesting. I'm sorry. I'm just...
The city is being born. So if anybody's ever interested in watching me paint, you can go to the Portland Saturday Market during the summer season when it's really busy. I paint in front of Skidmore Fountain every Saturday and Sunday, right next to the Juggler and where they play music. I have a blanket with all my art for sale there. I do custom pieces on site. Usually do paintings like this. Think.
Sweet. I like it.
skyline finished. We're gonna add some water down here.
We're at 11 minutes. So what upcoming shows do you have?
March 5th, I'll be at the Holliston in Portland for the Portland Raw Artist Art Show. It's called Grand Juror. It's a 21 and up event with cocktail attire. There will be over 50 artists there. Anything from makeup to live performance art. I'll be displaying all my paintings, all of my favorite paintings with 3D glasses. I do most of my artwork is in 3D, and you can only experience that in real life. So if you guys want to see, you got to come check it out. March 5th from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. and it's going to be a great time. Now for the finishing touch. Two shooting stars.
And you're signing it with
An old pocket knife.
old pocket knife.
This pocket knife has been through a lot. There you have it, folks.
Finished piece.
I don't know how the light's doing over here. I'll just set it down. Yeah, the glare's so fun. So here we got the New York skyline with the two beams going up representing the Twin Towers that fell in 9/11. And yeah, thank you for watching me do that, guys. Now on to the interview.
All right, we'll be back.